Hey everyone, my name is Nicholas Ujero, and I just got done doing a shopping spree with my friend, and I'm going to be doing just one transplant for this video just to make it really short, but I'll do another video doing the rest of it as well. And so right now I'm planting a mosquito repellent type of plant. It gives off like a citrusy smell. You just have to rub the leaves a little bit to release the oils, and then it smells very, very good. Actually, it smells like a house spray of some sort. And so this plant is called geranium, and it's limona. The scent, it's a lemon scented leaves are a treat for the senses. It has pink blooms, which are flowers, and they're just an added bonus. They're perfect for bedding and all kinds of containers, including window boxes. So like right now I'm going to do it into the ground itself, so I don't use any of my container space because I'm using that for my actual vegetables and my herbs and stuff like that for my edibles. So right now I'm just going to get started. I have a water-soluble amino acid powder, which is good for soils. It helps, you apply it for soils for food crops and things like that, and gives a lot of nutrients to the soil and to the plant itself. And then this is Greenstone Foundation, which is mycorrhizal fungi, which is great to apply directly into the hole that you make for the plant, and also to apply directly onto the transplant as well, like onto the roots. It helps strengthen the roots, makes them thicker, helps their penetration into the soil, and helps with pulling up water and such for the plant. So it's very beneficial for any type of plant. And then I also have pure protein, which is from dry codfish protein, and it's very good. It has a lot of different benefits to it that are good for the plant and the soil itself. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna scrape up some dirt and then make a nice little hole, and then I'll go through it. So first off, I'm picking, we've already done two similar plants. One on the edge of the containers, one in the middle of the containers, and then one is going to be on this right side, so the mosquitoes can kind of be equally repelled throughout the whole thing. And so first off, I'm going to find a nice little spot. So I see a nice little opening. So I'm just going to loosen it up just a little bit. I feel sorry for these little plants. I apologize, but I'm going to dig a nice little hole. I see that it's only like a few inches. So I'm just going to make a hole that's like roughly that size, just so when we cover back up, it'll even out. So here we go. This actually is a very, very quick process. And when I did my last transplant, I saw that there was like some worms around the area, which is great. It's great to see that you have worms in your soil. If you're using a lot of chemical fertilizers and things along those lines, it's going to drive away the worms very, very quickly, especially with like the salts that are inside of them. They definitely are sensitive to that, so they really scurry away. But worms are very beneficial for your soil. So if you see that in your actual ground soil, it's a very good sign. So I'm happy about that. I also have this mixture that I just did inside. It has worm castings, two different kinds of worm castings, which is worm poop. And they're very beneficial. It has a lot of nutrients in them. Great for the soil and for the plant. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that in the bottom. It also has rock dust, which is volcanic rock. There's certain rocks that you can use. There are a bunch of different kinds, but they help with trace minerals, putting other minerals into the soil, which is also a good benefit. So I do that. I have my amino acid powder, so I just do a nice little layer. Nice little coating. These things are kind of bouldered up. Come on. There we go. So nice little coating. And then I have my foundation, my mycorrhizal fungi, which is great for the roots. So there we go. Nice little layer. And I got my pure protein, codfish. Just a nice little sprinkle, nothing major. Then for the transplants, I was an idiot last year when I first did my transplants. I thought you had to take all the soil off from the pre-existing container and then put it in the soil, which is a terrible idea. Please do not do that. You're going to unnecessarily kill your plants. And so from here I'm going to grab the base of the plant. You can see I'm grabbing it right at the base where it's connected to the soil. I'm going to gently lift it out. I see that it's a little wet, so I got to be careful. And one thing you really want to be sure you do is just scratch the bottom of it, because all the roots are used to this container, and they're just developing inside this little area. So if you scratch the bottom of it a little bit, it'll free up some of the roots. You can see some of them dangling a little bit, which will help them get used to going into the bigger container if you're using a bigger container, or if you're just using the lawn, which is what I'm doing. And so one thing I'm going to do is directly apply the mycorrhizal fungi to my roots, which will strengthen them. If it would come out. Come on. There we go. So there we go. I got it covered up a little bit. And so I'm simply going to put that down. And I'm going to put a little bit more of my mixture that I have in my container, my little green container. I'm going to just put it around the edges. And then just take the dirt I dug up. And then I'm going to ignore the motorcycles and just sprinkle it around and make sure I even it up to where the soil was in this container. So I'm just going to level up the dirt up to there. So that is about it. I see that it's nice and even. I got some extra dirt over here. And that's it. And it smells beautiful. Very nice fragrance. This thing's going to get about 12 to 18 inches tall. So right now it's at probably like 4, 5, 6 inches. So it's going to double or triple. And from myself adding all this stuff to the soil, and also in another video, I forgot I just made compost tea, but I'm going to do another video on that and how to make that. Super simple. But applying all the things that I'm going to be applying and adding all the things I've added to the soil, these things are going to grow up very quickly. They're going to be disease resistant, pest resistant, and just overall healthy plants. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to make some more quick little videos, and take care.